MatPat was right about Patient 46. Patient 46 is Gregory. Before we start, just a quick spoiler warning, this video will be diving deep into spoilers for GGY, the first story in Tales from the BOBBIEDOTS Book 5, the BOBBIEDOTS conclusion. I usually stay away from spoilers, but Tom, the guy who leaked the story, said that this story has a huge lore reveal, so I just needed to know. And what the story gave us was shocking. The story is about a guy named Tony who investigates the impossibly high scores on the arcades in Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. These scores were reached by a player named GGY, and we actually see this in Security Breach. GGY seems to be short for Gregory. This all further confirms that Tales from the Pizzaplex does take place in the game's timeline, but the story gives a lot more than just that. Tony, along with his friends who use nicknames, those being Boots and Rab, are writing a story, and Tony is doing it on GGY. So he does investigating, and he is led to the conclusion that GGY seeked counseling. There had been 4 counselors, 3 who had gone missing, and 1 who was currently still working. These therapists must have caught on to whatever GGY was doing at the Pizzaplex, and GGY got rid of them. And that's exactly what happens with Patient 46 in the CDs. Patient 46 is GGY. But that's not everything. The next day, when Tony goes to school, he finds that his story had been completely changed. GGY was now the wizard's favorite apprentice who fought tentacle monsters or some shit. And all of this was the idea of Rab. Remember how I said that Rab and Boots were just using nicknames? Tony decides that he doesn't want to use their nicknames anymore, so he calls them by their real names instead. Boots' name is Ellis, and Rab, well, Rab's name is Gregory. Rab tried to cover up Tony's discoveries on GGY, meaning he is GGY, and his real name is Gregory. Gregory is Rab is GGY, and GGY is Patient 46, meaning Patient 46 is Gregory. But how? Patient 46 is evil, and Gregory, while a savage, isn't exactly evil. In fact, Gregory is most likely a robot built by Michael Afton. A lot of people still hate the idea of Gregory being a robot, but I made a video on Gregbot like a few months ago, so I'll just say here what I said there. We all probably know about the code in Michael's sister location room as it appears in Security Breach. The code reads, "Break-in meant I built the breath they hunt, now drawn to life, not real, still keen and frit and fraught with thought and zest and jest and no blunt woes. Dodge, duck, flash, shoot, crawl, run, crush the vile band, cry not, try not, do not hold out hope, your life, your aim will save those with soul." Because this is in Michael's room, he is the one who was writing this. What I will refer to as the breath is a living being made by Michael. Built by Michael. They hunt now drawn to life is likely referring to the Glamrock animatronics being drawn to life by Glitchtrap. Then it talks about how this will be an enthusiastic adventure that will leave the breath with no sorrow or whatever. After that, all the movements Gregory does in the game are listed out. Cry not is an interesting line because it implies crying is something the breath would do often, which is probably referencing the bite victim. And the final line says that the breath will be one to save those with soul. I think it's easy to tell that in the game, Gregory is not a normal kid, since we see he's just a vulnerable child who is unfortunately homeless, and then suddenly he becomes a savage and destroys the animatronics. It's weird because in the game, there's really no reason Gregory can't just sit and wait at the main entrance, and even if he couldn't do that, there wasn't any reason for him to have destroyed the animatronics. Gregory says that they need to upgrade Freddy, but there isn't actually any reason to. The plan is to leave at 6, and although you don't have to, that was the original plan. So why do they try to escape the minute they finish the second Freddy upgrade? Literally, what does upgrading Freddy with Roxy's eyes do for him? Well, if Gregory was a robot made by Michael Afton based on his younger brother, programmed to destroy animatronics possessed by Glitchtrap to take away some of Afton's power, so there's a smaller chance of people dying, therefore saving lives, or saving those with soul, that really adds up. Or even maybe saving the blob spirits or whatever, I don't know. Gregory could very well be a robot that's actually programmed to destroy the Glamrock animatronics. The breath was made to crush the vile band, which means that the breath was made to destroy the Glamrock animatronics, and considering Gregory is the one to destroy them, it makes perfect sense that he would be the breath. So, Michael built Gregory to destroy the Glamrock animatronics, and that means that Gregory is a robot, but is built with good intent. So why would Gregory be the evil Patient 46? Well, the main idea of Gregory being a robot originates from the novel trilogy, which shows us that robot children can exist. I've talked in previous videos about the numerous connections between Security Breach and the novel trilogy, so if both have the main character be a robot, then it would make sense that they were built under similar circumstances. Since there are multiple Charlie bots in the books, one for her as a toddler, one as a child, one as a teenager, and one as an adult, it would make sense that there are multiple Gregorys. One of the unexplained aspects of the FNAF AR emails was that Vanessa buys 3 human-like male rubber masks, and these are never explained. So what if these are actually for the Gregory robots, and Vanessa, who was possessed by Glitchtrap, could have made one of them become evil, infecting it with Glitchtrap. And maybe Gregory was originally possessed by Glitchtrap, and then he was somehow freed of Glitchtrap, and that's why he doesn't trust Vanessa. Or another possibility is that one of the Gregorys was fueled by Michael's mental anguish in making it, like the 4th Charlie bot in the books, which resulted in the robot becoming evil, and that could be why Gregory, or GGY, ends up being evil. It's not the same Gregory that we play as, but it is Gregory. Our Gregory is benevolent, while GGY is malevolent. But is there anything else to actually back up this idea? Yes, actually. In FNAF AR's emails, we learn that Vanessa's last name begins with an A, which could be evidence to suggest that she is the daughter of Michael Afton, which I've talked about before. However, she's not the only one with a last name beginning with the letter A. Michael built Gregory based on his younger brother, so even if the victim's name isn't actually Gregory, which it probably isn't, the Gregory he makes would be named Gregory Afton. So isn't it strange that in the FNAF AR emails there's a guy with a last name beginning with A, and having the first name Greg? What if this is the adult Gregory bot? All of this is really interesting, and I think the idea works pretty well, but it makes all the other evidence for Patient 46's identity seem so useless. I was really confident that my Patient 46 idea was the correct one, the one that I talked about in a recent video. So much evidence lines up, including Patient 46 being referred to with female pronouns in other languages, but now it's confirmed that Gregory is Patient 46, meaning that was either intentionally misleading us or it was a mistake. It all seems so weird because everything lined up with my Patient 46 theory, and I was like 95% sure it had to be true, but now it's all thrown out the window. It doesn't necessarily mean Elizabeth won't return, as I feel like that is probably still gonna happen, and I think she is still relevant, especially with Vanessa, as I talked about in a video as well, but it just feels so weird. Patient 46 being Elizabeth and a Charlie bot body made so much sense, and there wasn't really anything that didn't add up. But with Patient 46 being Gregory, there's a couple tidbits that don't line up, and all of the other stuff lining up with Elizabeth is now just random. I don't like that Patient 46 is Gregory. I don't really dislike it. I think it's kind of cool. I just think that Patient 46 being Elizabeth made so much more sense, and I feel like it would have been cooler story-wise. But over time, I'll probably grow to like it more. As of now, a lot of people are going to be mad that Patient 46 is Gregory, but it's not up for debate. It's literally confirmed. But I'm going to end the video here, guys. Hope you all enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments what you think about Patient 46 being Gregory. Do you like it? Do you not? Let me know, and I should also say that when the book actually fully comes out, I will be doing summaries on each of the stories like usual. I'm going to refrain from spoilers for the rest of the book, and I also didn't see all of what happened in GGY, mostly only the end. So yeah, I'll still be doing summaries, so yeah. Yeah, with all that being said, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.